37th parallel on America's haunted highway. It's Pixelated Paranormal, your guide to the unusual and the strange.
Wait, I'm unmuted. Oh, hello and welcome to the Ghost of Saltmarsh campaign. I am your host and dungeon master, Rob, and with me today is a cavalcade of characters. As we learned a little bit, if you paid for our Patreon, you would know that we had just had a discussion of the Shrek book. We don't have a Patreon. At least I don't think we do. Do we have a Patreon? Yeah, we should.
These fucking bottom feeders are getting this shit for free. We should support, motherfuckers.
This is premium content.
Hey, I've watched a lot of different D&D campaigns on YouTube and all the other platforms. This is premium content, okay?
The only one with a poop goblin. Come on.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to Sloop, by the way. It's his birthday today. He was created a year ago. Because Sean's like, I want a goblin that, not this Sean, the other Sean. I want a goblin that is dressed like a leprechaun. Can you make that happen? And I was like, yeah, I can make that happen. So I made him a poop goblin. So that's what he gets. And he's not here to defend himself. Anyway, back to this. Hello. Welcome. We're going to say hi to our cavalcade of characters here, starting with Mr. Elias Blackwood.
Oh my goodness, that's me. I did not cause 9/11.
Jury's out.
Oh man, what a way to start the podcast, or start the show. And then we have also with us Bubbo.
Hello, and welcome to the party. Jordan, playing Bubbo. Nice to, I don't know. Somebody go. Nice to be here.
Nice to be here. Then we also have Patchwork.
What's up, all you cool ghosts and goblins, crocodoons and crocodingos, you skeletors, skelets, witchers and witches, and you know what? You can be like Shrek and just find love and fuck everybody else on what they say. That's a sad story. Like, can't believe God wouldn't let Shrek marry who Shrek wanted to marry. It's fucked up, man. Poor Shrek.
Found a crocodile.
Yeah, dude, he found love in a crocodile. Fuck yeah, you go, boy.
Oh man. And to follow that up, we've got Garbanzo.
Hello. Okay, I play the Trash Goblin. Yeah.
She's also having issues with her computer, so you have to
So many issues. So many issues. Fund a new one, please.
Miss Nora Vale.
Hi, my name's Kiz. I play Nora Vale. I'm a gunslinger with one gun, and no pet dragons thus far.
And last but not least, the captain of this failed expedition.
Failed?
Krathi, Seadrifter.
Well, I'll have you know that there will be no failing on this ship. Rob may be our valiant host, which makes me the parasite, I guess. But I'm ready to win.
And as you can see, we have a new Sea Ghost map, at least the top layer. And Sean created this, and it looks pretty awesome. So, yeah.
Good job, nerd. I'm proud of you. It looks beautiful. Man, it's even on an ocean background. Like, that last fucking map we had was so dollar store.
I hate
fucking
black and white.
blue and white. outline. Dude, this has like wood planks. It's got ropes. It's got a wheel. It's got like a see-through mass. Dude, you did pretty good. I think the Patreon should appreciate this and fucking, donate some money so we can have more upscale maps. Just saying.
The Patreon. We gotta pay for Garbanzo's computer.
Subscribe to the captain tier for early
anyway.
access.
The captain
My Discord just opened.
Welcome.
Yay!
If you donate $100, you can rename the ship.
True. Oh, okay. Make
Yeah.
the Patreon. It's gonna be to seize the day.
We got some suggestions for all you guys out there. We have the Hawk Tuna, Seize the Day, and what was the other one? The Nautical Nonsense.
I think it was Nautical by Nature or something.
Oh yeah, Nautical by
Naughty
Nature.
by nature. NAUTI.
Naughty.
Yeah.
You just gave up
I don't
on
know
the
if you can
Puzzle
tell.
Mistress just like that.
This is a totally serious D&D campaign that we're totally running here. We're running Ghost of Saltmarsh. And I just want to say that we'll be heading into the chapter known as Danger at Dunwater. And I have rewrote the whole fucking thing because it sucked. And apparently it sucked so bad that I'm not the only one that rewrote this whole part of the adventure. So I stole a few ideas from them and took some of my own ideas. And that is where we are headed. But before we get there, let's do a recap of what happened. I don't know. It's been a month. I know that you guys came back to town. You were given the ship. The lizard folk had told you about a Sehuagin invasion, and you guys were going to go go meet with the lizard folk in their homeland or in their home cave, and deliver them. And did you guys actually? When we last discussed, I think everybody was talking about ballistas and stuff, right?
Yeah. And then let's not forget that Elias opened up his dad's journal and had a flashback, and he went to like Cthulhu Island, and some weird cultist shit was going on, and then Krathi was there. Yeah.
That's right. I forgot. I didn't forget about that because I do remember that now, but I didn't think about to include that. So, yeah. So anyway, that's where we last left off, and it is the morning after that you guys had returned to town. I know that. Yeah, I don't know what I know. Okay.
You know that it's the next day.
I know it's the next morning. So, Krathi, what are you doing first thing in the morning?
I would get breakfast for my lovely lizard folk friends.
Okay.
Tharistix, Achuak, and Mirik.
Is that their names? Is that what I named them?
Yep.
Oh my god.
Sean just had a stroke.
Sean didn't. Rob might have. So you go get some wonderful food. As you start approaching the docks, though, one thing that you kind of notice almost immediately is most of the fishing ships that are usually out this time of morning are still in dock. And a lot of dock workers seem to be kind of bustling around, and you kind of hear whispers and talk as you approach the dock.
I'll probably find someone that I am acquainted with and ask him what's going on. It's all the hustle and bustle.
You see Delvin, the man that said he would eat his hat if you guys actually went out to the haunted house. And even though he didn't make completely good on this promise, you do see that his hat has a big chunk taken out of it, like he chewed on the leather of the brim. And he sees you and he's like, Krathi,
Oi, Delvin.
listen, I heard you got a ship.
I do. It's
You
that
what?
old beauty over there. I point.
Ah, it's a it's a wonderful ship. You wouldn't happen to be looking for crew, would you?
Well, I only have crew that keeps their promises, and I only see one bite out of that hat.
Come on, it was my father's hat.
Well, maybe you shouldn't have betted with it.
It's fine, it's fine. I have a lot of work here at the dock, or I would, but nobody's going out this morning.
And why is that?
Well, we heard there's been some giant squid out to sea. Sailors are afraid to go out this morning.
Hmm.
Most of the dock workers or most of the sailors are saying it's a bad omen to go out today.
Bad omens. Well, is there some bounty on the squid?
He's like, no one's posted any bounty yet. Um, he's like, I haven't heard though.
It's probably good eating.
I'm sure if somebody killed it and brought it in, it would do do the do the sailors a good turn.
How big of a squid? Did someone see it?
Someone said it was as big as your ship. Maybe not that big, but at least the reach was.
Yeah, little fishing ships will get capsized quite easily, probably.
Yes. So what brings you out this morning? I only see you. You don't have any crew with you.
Well, they're all getting ready. I was going to do an inspection of the ship, see how it's fared overnight. You know, for a ship and all, I gotta be a little paranoid.
I understand. I've been out here all morning. No one's messed with your ship. But it looked good from what I had seen, so you're probably good to go. And he takes his hat off and he chews another chunk out of it.
Come back to me when that's all gone. I pat him on
guess-
the shoulder a little bit.
Well, they're gonna call me. They're gonna call me Delvin Two Bites.
2 bites. Impressive, even for me.
Yeah, and he puts his hat back on, and you see as he chokes down another little bite of his hat. Might take me all summer.
And that's when you'll need it the most.
um. So yeah, you get into you go onto the ship. What are you doing?
Oh, like make sure no one's actively on the ship or like looking at me, and I'll try to casually like talk through the door where the lizard folk are and say that I brought them food.
You see the door open up, and you see a lizard head kind of poke out, and then behind his head you see a little dragon poke its head out, and makes a little noise, and it's like, "Good morning, Captain."
Morning. Did you sleep well?
I did. Motions and everything, like a baby.
I slept like a stone.
When will we be heading out?
Today, when everyone is ready. But I brought you breakfast. And I'll hand them the 3 bowls or whatever I have.
All right. Yeah, you hand them the bowls, and they're like, "Do not worry, we have not left this room."
Good. The
Bim's
council is aware that you are here, but I still don't want other people to freak out.
Understandable.
It might be a couple more hours, but we'll head out today. There was talk of a big squid, though. Did you hear anything about that before?
No, but big squids sometimes hit this area. We have seen them in our dens and our home before the Sahugans took over.
Has your tribe ever managed to take one down?
Not without ships. It would be very hard. We have gone after smaller squids, maybe large size, horse size. If horses have been what those creatures are that some people ride. But nothing that large. That a giant version.
Well, if we encounter a squid on the sea, would you assist us in taking it down?
Yes, because if we don't, and it sinks the ship, all is lost.
True. Don't want to be stranded at sea again.
Yes. All right. Yeah, he's like, all right. We will be ready to go when you are ready to go. We are quite anxious. Queen Ulthakshent will be expecting us.
Oh, we'll leave as soon as we're ready. Right. I'm gonna go to like a place to buy some like nets and stuff.
Okay.
Maybe some like javelins.
Okay.
Because I can't afford a ballista. Too much.
Yeah. So as you head out to do that, Tack, you and Bonzo have been you guys stayed together I think last night but she's been staying with you because of the winged creature. I think that's what happened last time. What are you guys doing this morning?
I don't know, how early is it?
How early did you get out there, Krathi?
I would have got up a little bit before, like everyone else does, to head out for the ships in the day, just to try to beat people there. But it seemed like this octopus business stirred them up.
So yeah, it's pretty early.
Well, I'm probably still asleep and probably very incoherent, kind of mumbling. So if Bonzo's anywhere around the hut, they probably hear me conversing in my sleep to the spores that are now active on my shell.
All right.
I'm probably just sitting in the hut waiting on my protector to wake up. Drawing little carvings into the floor or something to occupy myself.
Oceanus looks in when he hears some rustling around, and he just kind of points to the beautiful day outside, and he says to Tack, he's like, I went out early this morning to try to send a message to my tribe, and I heard that there has been a giant squid out in the sea. And I did receive a message back that my tribe has also seen the giant squid.
Oh, what? Squid? Oh, yes. We had a saying one time that when a colossal squid begins its backstroke, it's time to steer your shell to safety, or something like that. Is that what you're talking about, Oceanus?
I think this is a real squid, not a story.
Oh, well. Well, we should probably get to the boat then. Come along.
Yes. Bubbo, what are you doing this morning?
I am doing two things. First, I am making the owl's nest slightly more comfortable by bringing cushions and
The owl's nest.
materials up to the top. Second, I'm trying to keep an eye on Bonzo. I don't trust her reaction to that winged creature, and I'm curious why it's watching her.
Okay. Let's see here. Elias and Nora? What are you guys doing this morning?
I'm probably a little sleepy-eyed from not getting a whole lot of sleep. But I'm probably just going through the motions. Washing a old bowl of oatmeal out just to put new oatmeal in it.
As one does.
Mm-hmm.
I'm making a soap rock carving of the dragon to give to it.
All right. Give me a sleight of hand check.
It's the best.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, you carved a really nice pseudo dragon soap sculpture. Yeah, it looks really much like you've really captured its essence.
Yeah, that's how much I love it.
Yeah. So yeah. Where you guys headed out?
Oh yeah, I suppose.
I'll probably. Oh God.
I was gonna say I'm sure. Oh, Krathi is that. I'm gonna do my other character voice. I'm sure Krathi's at the bar.
Who invited this old wizard?
Where he tends to hang out. Oh, see if he has any more money-making jobs now that he's a big fancy captain and all.
Also, you can go ahead and everybody can do their long rest. Because I notice you're losing some hit points.
Oh.
So.
Why, thank you.
All right. Krathi, you probably head out to the faithful quartermaster of Ayus to probably get your spears.
Yeah. Or if they have like harpoons or something. Though they don't technically exist.
But they don't exist. Wow.
I mean, there's like conversions from 3.5, but.
So when you approach the faithful quartermaster, find where is that source? Ghost of Saltmarsh. Please hold. Oh my goodness. Oh, I don't have her picture right there. As you approach, you see a tiefling, red-skinned tiefling, sitting behind the counter, and she looks at you. She says, "Krathi, what brings you to my fine establishment this morning?"
Oh. Captain Zendros, I am looking for weapons to kill giant squid. You may have heard.
Ah, yes, there's so much buzz around the the docks this morning. Few people have come in to talk to us about weapons and such. I heard you got yourself a ship.
I did.
Yes. Yes. You know, there's something I've been looking for out in the water. Have you heard of the apparatus of Qualish?
No.
Well, I heard that one was aboard a ship that was sunk out in the sea.
Buried
And
treasure?
yes, sunken treasure. It's a large iron barrel. It weighs about 500 pounds.
Oh, light.
Light indeed. However, it's probably at the bottom of the sea. I bet if you asked around, or maybe even talk to your friend, the strange detective, or even if you could talk to that evil looking bastard, Kaladic, he might be able to find it for you. If you were to happen to come across it, I would be very happy to take it off your hands. In fact, what if I told you, if you do this for me, today, I'll give you your choice. Would you like a ballista?
If I get it to you today?
No, I will give you the ballista today.
Oh.
Well, but no, if you make deals with me and renege on it, I will not be pleased.
What if I try to find it, but I can't?
I have every bit of faith that you can find this one. You've been out on the seas a long time. If anybody can find it, it would be you.
On the sea, not underneath.
Yes, but I know that you have a companion that can swim below. If need be.
I'm also a good swimmer.
Tell you what, you try to find that apparatus of Qualish. I'll give you this in payment early. And I will give you a decent amount of time to find it. And if you don't, you pay me the price of the ballista plus an extra 20%.
How long do I have?
I'll give you a month.
A month? That seems easy. This seems too good to be true. But a fellow captain would never lie. I'll put my hand out as if to make a deal and shake.
She spits on her hand and gives you a good hearty handshake back.
Now about those harpoons.
So there is no harpoons in the rules at all?
Monsters have harpoons. But you can't buy one.
So what would be the closest? I would just say
I'm just saying like a javelin with a rope
yeah,
attached to it.
yeah. I would say that would work.
I just want to be able to, if I miss, not lose it into the bottom of the ocean.
Right? Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I would just say you would buy javelins with the basically harpoons and ropes attached.
I don't need like a harpoon gun. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
shoot underwater.
No,
Just,
I know.
I just want rope javelins.
Yeah, rope javelins.
All right, cool. And I'll just buy a couple.
Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, so you make your deals with the tieflings.
The deal with the devil.
And as you come out of the the faithful quartermasters, we'll just say you run into Tack and Garbanzo. And
Well, hello. Good morning.
Ah, Krathi lad. What are we doing?
You see, I'm holding like 10 javelins and a whole bunch of rope. Or getting ready to head out whenever you are.
You're doing a fine job carrying those supplies, lad. I'll follow you to the ship.
rock pieces of 8.
The fuck, where'd this parrot
Hi,
come
Cuppa.
from?
Cuppa. Is good name. We head to the boat.
All right. Nora and Elias, you're making your way to the boat.
Yeah, I probably would have initially checked the bar, and then when they're like, "Oh yeah, he left," I'd be like, "Oh, I hate warning people."
I left for that boat as soon as that dragon was done.
All right, and then not everybody to get. Oh, Bubbo. You're watching Bonzo. She's walking with Tack and Oceanus. You haven't seen hide nor hair or heard anything kind of flapping around her this morning. And that Chris, you also you haven't heard anything
Thank God.
this morning. It's possible that you guys scared it off the other night. I guess that was technically last night?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a month ago, basically.
Like a month ago. It was a month ago last night. So, you guys all head to the ship. And as you kind of approach the ship, you all see the dock workers are all still gathered around, and you hear them more louder now about the giant squid. Talk of a giant squid. And Nora, you when you get onto the ship,
Before we get on the ship, I'd like to like stand on like a box or something on the dock and just get like above everybody. And then
I mean, you could just probably stand on the ground to do that.
I already but I want to be even like taller.
Okay, so yeah, you jump up on some you climb yourself up on some crates that are standing out there.
Yeah, and I'll just like yell out, "Fear not! The squid will be killed today. I have these weapons. We are going to kill squid. Captain Krathi, promise."
Fly down to Krathi and ask him, Krathi, if we can remove the problem of the squid attacking people without killing it, are you willing to let me try?
I was looking forward to eating it, but this is acceptable.
Squids are very intelligent creatures. The idea of killing and eating it saddens me. If it must be done, I understand, but I would like to try and save its life while maintaining the peace if possible.
thought octopuses were the intelligent creatures. Squids are just big old dummies.
They're both very intelligent.
Mm.
Was that Preston or Tack? Sorry.
Both.
Yeah.
I answered the character and realized it was Preston's voice. So,
Look, I'm sick, so it takes a lot of effort to do that old man voice. So you might get it, you might not tonight.
Oh, I always thought Tack was younger than in real life. My bad. Said the old man voice. That part confused me a little bit. Okay, sorry.
I was trying to look up the intelligence of a squid. Hey, its intelligence is a little higher than most animals. It's got a 5.
Doesn't make it a rocket scientist though.
Are you a rocket scientist? Bigger brain. Not. I vote we eat Tack instead of the squid.
If it's under 5, it's time to dine.
We're having turtle tonight.
I don't know. I'm kind of old, so the meat ain't gonna be that tender. I'm just saying.
He's gonna be gamey.
Yeah, extra chewy.
I'll probably wander up to the boat late, and I'll see that somebody's talking about killing a big squid, and I'm like, well, good luck to that. Ain't gonna be me. Whatever sucker's gonna have to do that job.
Well, Elias, lad, your faithful captain volunteered all of us to take on the issue of the giant squid, so come aboard.
Technically, it sounds like he volunteered himself.
Wait, what? We're not going out with a big squid in the water. Ain't no way. What are you talking about? That's how our ships capsize and people die.
I'm just gonna grab Elias by the arm and start pulling him toward the ship.
No, wait a minute.
We made a promise yesterday. We have to uphold it.
We did?
Well, yes.
And you're part of the crew. You signed on, so captain's orders. Come on, buddy.
I just remember being told I had a roll, and then I asked if I could stay down below deck, and then everyone said that was okay. That's what I remember.
Builds character, lad. Builds character. Come on.
I'm pretty sure you're the bosun.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
You can be below deck for some of it. Yes.
It'll be fine. Birdman doesn't even want to kill the thing. He wants to talk it to death. Okay, so no worries. Come on, let's go.
Well, I mean, if we
Tack, I'm surprised you're so ready to kill this creature.
Hey, turtles love calamari. All I'm saying. Okay.
He's a snapping turtle.
Yeah.
Very well.
But I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. If you think that you can talk it out of doing what it's doing and it's an intelligent creature, I will follow your lead. Birdman, I like you. I like what you're doing. I like where you're going. So I'm going to trust you on this one.
Thank you. I can even fly ahead if we spot it so that you're all not in danger if need be. I appreciate the opportunity.
Yeah, I'll be the lookout from the dock. Sure it doesn't get close.
Come on, Elwood. Let's go.
What if it has
make me carry you by your ears?
You can get the treasure.
Nora, you're kind of already on the ship, and you're kind of giving your you knock on the door to the lizard folk, and you can't speak Draconic, can you?
Love is one language, buddy.
I think only I can.
Yeah. So lizard folk opens the door, and then you see the dragon peek its little head out.
I immediately present the rock.
So
the dragon comes out and like kind of flies to your arm, and then sniffs the rock and kind of starts nuzzling it. Meh. Meh.
I'll like kind of
And
motion for it to take it.
it takes it into its little mouth. How big is this thing?
Big enough for a
Good
dragon. to
size
swallow.
for a dragon to hold.
Yeah, okay. It's a little bitty one.
Whole dragon's very wildly by size.
Uh, uh,
I'll let the audience paint the word picture for me.
it takes it in its mouth and hops back over to the lizard folk, and the lizard folk says something to you that you don't understand. And
I say
then,
you're welcome.
and since you were already on the ship, you hear Krathi going, and we're gonna kill the giant squid.
I don't care. Sounds good to me.
And a few minutes later, they drag Elias on the ship screaming.
Yeah, I also don't care about that.
All right. And you guys head out to sea. The lizard folk had told you that the their little community was about 10 miles away. They showed you on the map that there's a little. It's on the other side of a river. What, Joe?
Oh, I just rolled a Constitution save to make sure I'm puking, and I'm puking.
Is that fear or is that motion sickness?
I'm hydrophobic.
Oh no!
The water killed my dad.
Oh, that's true.
As far as I know.
Yeah.
Sorry. Whew. That coffee. I had some mint chocolate ice cream and some coffee, and they're competing with me right now in my stomach area. Yeah. So you guys head on out to sea. Everybody give me survival checks just to kind of keep an eye out for this giant squid, or if you see any signs of a giant squid.
Perfect.
Makes sense.
Wow. Okay, Garbanzo and Tack. Both of you have you do kind of see some what looks to be a like some wooden planks in the water that look like they have been ripped off or busted. Could be from a giant squid. Could be from, anything. But
In what direction? Like,
kind of in the same direction that you're going.
Krathi lad, up ahead there's some broken planks in the water. That could be the giant squid you're looking for.
I'll look over.
Yeah, you just see some planks floating in the water, and probably about 20 minutes later, you kind of see what looks to be a ship kind of marooned on the land, like kind of near the land, and you see looks like a large hole kind of knocked out of the side of it. You see some workers kind of hanging on to the side of the ship, or not hanging on the side of the ship, but just kind of like messing around with some rigging and stuff like that to kind of bring the rigging down.
Can I tell what the crew like is? Are they humans or lizard folk?
Yeah, they're humans, and It's a ship. It's a fishing vessel that you've seen in town before.
Well, we should probably inquire.
Should probably go help him out.
Tactile Oceanus to make port.
Ocean Man, sail toward that island.
He kind of motions. I just motioned in real life, and you can see me probably, but yeah. He acknowledges and starts kind of motioning you over to the side. Hail! One of the men on the boat says, "You might not want to keep going the way you're going. I would return back to Saltmarsh if that's where you came from, Krathi.
Is it squid business?
It's squid business."
How big is squid?
Well, it's a little smaller than your boat, but it's pretty good size, I would say.
Did it attack you out of nowhere, or?
Yeah, it seemed real agitated. We seen it. It kind of came up underneath of us and kept smacking us with its tentacles on the side of the ship here. Put a hole in us. Luckily, it didn't get below the water line, so we were able to get ourselves out of trouble.
It stayed underneath the ship the whole time?
No, it actually came up to the surface and attacked us. And then it would, before we could fire back with javelins, it went back underneath the water. And after a few minutes of pounding on us, it took off.
Perhaps it's protecting a nest or something.
I don't know. But it scared the hell out of me men.
Rob, how long would it take to repair their ship? Since I have,
it would be days.
Okay, never mind.
What do you have?
Well, I mean, I'm proficient, or I have a background in ship repairs. So I didn't know if
he's a carpenter.
Yeah, if I could get out and maybe.
Yeah, I would take. Wait, they would have to. They're gonna need some major repair work done. They'll probably have to, get some wood lumber here or cut down their own trees to get it done. It would take days.
Will you be able to survive on this island?
He's like, well, it's kind of on the shore of the whole marshes. It's like, yeah, he's like, yeah, we should be okay. But we've got enough men to protect us if there's any untoward creatures that might cause us harm.
Well, I'm intending to get to the bottom of this squid business for the good of Saltmarsh. But when we come back, if you want to hop a ride back to town,
he's like, I wouldn't be messing with the squid business, Krathi, but you've been on the seas a long time. I guess you know what you're up to.
Well, people have said, oh, the squid's so scary. You know what happens when someone gives me a challenge.
Yeah. I'm still saying I would head back to Saltmarsh if I were you, but yeah. But
for the average person, that would be wise.
But good sailing, good sir. And if you get done with your business and we're still here, we might take you up on that offer. We're going to try to get our ship repaired the next few days. Too much good fishing out here to lose it.
Right.
All right. You guys head out more? And probably about an hour or two later. Let's see here. Oh man, get rid of that. Strix, you kind of, as the boat's headed out, you you do see what looks to be something flowing below the water, something quite large.
Fish.
I see it.
Yep.
Can I tell if it's the squid, or is it just like a big shadow?
It kind of looks like a big shadow, but the size of this thing, it's a good sized creature for sure. It's it's probably about half the size of your ship.
Gotcha.
Huge.
Well, so I can kind of see it or its shadow, but I can't see it. Is that correct?
Yeah, you can't quite make out what it is or what color it is, but you just kind of see the shadow, and it's pretty long as well.
All right. I think the squid may be nearby. Everyone be careful. Brace for potential impact.
How are you going to talk with it? You talk, squid, talk.
I can speak with animals in certain circumstances.
I don't know if you heard, but the last ship we saw, it attacked them. It seemed mad, so it might be protecting something.
As soon as I see it rather than its shadow, I should have more clarity in whether or not I can communicate with it.
I'll hold the attack until you say otherwise, I guess. Or if it starts bringing the ship down, I'll have to intervene.
So, Rob, how clearly will I be able to see, like I'm kind of waiting for that line between when it's not a shadow and when it is, because I can cast Animal Friendship when I can see a creature.
Uh-huh.
So that's kind of what I'm waiting for. As soon as I can see it, I'm going to cast Animal Friendship on it instead of just the shadow of it,
Okay. Let me read. Animal Friendship. Can you send it to the chat?
I can certainly try. Don't know how to do that.
I think if you click on the spell, yeah, there you go. For the duration. Negate.
Whoops, sorry, I sent speak with animal, not animal friendship.
Oh.
My apologies. There we go.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you guys kind of start getting close to it, and it kind of like comes up to the surface, or you can actually see it now. You can like see like the eyes of it, and it kind of comes up and starts heading towards the ship.
All right, then I'll cast Animal Friendship. So it's got a Wisdom DC of 14.
It succeeds.
Very wise.
It has a 0 and it's saved, but it rolled a 15.
How quickly can I try and cast it again?
You would have to wait another round.
Everyone, my first attempt failed. Prepare for fight.
Do we hold or wait for you to try again?
Fight.
Okay.
If I get the chance, I will try again, but it is too dangerous to risk.
All right.
I'd like to save its life, but not at the cost of any of yours.
Anybody who
sorry.
didn't have
I'd like
doesn't
to
have
say
ranged
it's fine,
weapons. I
but
have a
not
whole bunch of
at the cost
harpoons.
of any of yours.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear what Jordan said. I
I
actually
said
both
the
of you.
same thing, just in
Oh.
voice.
That is what the giant squid looks like.
Squib.
Squib. Everybody kind of maneuver yourself on the boat, as the way that you would
Was the
probably
squid
be.
up front?
Yeah, it's coming. Yeah, I should probably move it to the front.
Rawr.
Oceanus moves to the front. I need to find him a picture. He ain't got
I thought you had an Oceanus.
I thought
token.
I did too, but it did not save my Oceanus. Maybe if I click on it, maybe there's a. Hold on. Let me look at the token options here. Token adjustments. Change token image. Well, see, I did have one, and I don't know what happened. Aquatic elf. It's not gonna let me take that. Please hold. Oh man, everything's from. Oh man, I don't think it'll let me copy this image address. All right. Sorry, folks. This is live radio. I hate. I can't just grab one of these images. Save image as. Oh, that one actually did save. Let me see that here. Oh man, I shouldn't even worry about this right now, should I? We're not going to worry about it right now. Everybody should probably roll initiative if you haven't. That guy's not even in the fight. Oh, I guess I should bring out the lizard folk too.
Oh yeah, I would have got him when we first saw the shadow. Be like, hey, might be going down. Forgot about it.
Not a giant lizard. No. Oh, those are not. Really, there's only two types of lizard folk. Oh, that's right. Okay. Oh man, that's kind of crazy. All right. We have come to help, Krathi.
If they don't have any ranged weapons, I have a whole bunch of harpoons laying on the deck up here.
I think they have arranged. Yeah, they have javelins already on their character sheet, so. Did I just add people to the characters creator? No, okay. All right. So, Nora, it appears that you get to go first.
I'm gonna try to shoot it.
Alrighty. Shit. Oh, wow. Look at that. Nat 20 on the first attempt.
I'll shoot it.
Oh shit! Do some damage.
Boom.
All right, I will
Need
double
another
that.
D10. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, you get double damage. So roll another D10.
Okay.
Normally it
think
auto
this
does it. I
is
don't know why it
D10.
didn't.
Oh. For some reason, when I click it, it's just making it do it again.
Should just be able to roll one of the dice down here at the bottom.
That's what I'm clicking. It just pops up with another, like it goes up by a number.
Oh, no,
you
no.
have to click the roll. You have to
Yeah,
select
you got to
how
click the
many, and
roll
then you-
button. You're just adding numbers. You're adding ones and.
Okay. Well, this one doesn't count, so don't look at that one.
Okay. Yeah. Wow.
Nice.
Four,
Oh, never
and
mind.
roll a 7.
Does not.
I'm glad that one didn't count because that was a shitty roll.
Don't worry, don't worry. I said it didn't count before I rolled.
15 total.
All right. So yeah, your gunshot just kind of like hits this giant squid, and you just see it kind of like angrily thrashes at you with its tentacles, splashing water as it kind of I don't know what kind of sound does a squid make when it's in pain.
Yeah, kind of like a bird sound.
I mean, it's underwater, so.
You got a point.
Sounds like Tilda Swinton.
Garbanzo, it is your turn.
Squid noises.
I'm gonna pick up one of the harpoons laying around.
Okay. Just go ahead and roll me a
Just keep the rope in your other hand. Don't let that one go.
what is? Hold on, let me see here.
It's just a javelin. So, strength-based range attack.
Oh, strength is probably. I don't know if that's her strong suit or not.
It's fine.
It's fine. I could go ahead and just add you one to the character sheet real quick. Might be good to have. He says as he tries to open the inventory. Why is it not letting me do this? Javelin. For whatever reason, it just only opens up items in her. Oh, it says I couldn't find it. Well, it'd help if I could spell javelin, I guess.
Isn't it JAFALYNN? Something like that.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I thought that's what I typed, but I must have like missed the.
That's not what you typed.
Oh, I know. I typed in how I. Listen, I know how to spell javelin. I don't know why I didn't the first time. And let's see here. All right, there you go. You should have it on your character sheet.
A whole javelin tow missile.
Okay. Hopefully it'll show up there, Chris.
I'm looking.
You might have to refresh.
Probably.
Oh no, she'll probably die. She hasn't died all game session today. I'm so proud. That assassin finally left her. That assassin left her alone.
My son's my good luck symbol. He's sitting in my lap.
Look at that javelin.
That was crap.
I don't even know. I didn't even pay attention to the. Oh, yeah. You throw the javelin. It just kind of lands in the water, like right before the squid, and you're like, but you still hold of that rope, and you're able to start reeling it back in. Reeling it back in. I can't talk today. All right.
Is there like a bonus action or something to pull it back, or how are we gonna do that?
We'll just say she can just pull it back.
That's just fine. Okay.
Bonus action, yeah. All right. One of the lizard folk runs forward. He picks up one of the javelins, and he throws it. Goes to the water. Does 6 points of damage to the creature who squeals out in pain. You see some ink squirt out.
You made me ink.
Bubbo, it is your turn once again.
All right. I'm going to try animal friendship again. DC 14.
All right. Will it work this time? Yes!
Everyone stop attacking! I have the creature charmed. Stop!
It stops in the water and looks at you. Now I gotta see what that did again.
I'm gonna need another
I'll
turn.
relay that in Draconic.
I was gonna say I've got another turn. If nobody attacks it, then I can cast Speak with Animals, and then we can move on from there. But each of those take one action. So if anybody attacks it, whoops.
All right.
Well, holy shit! I got to speak with animals too.
Yeah, you're a druid. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Probably turn into a squid.
Yeah. Good.
Well, probably not yet. I don't think you can swim speed.
Oh yeah, you gotta have a swim speed first. Yeah.
Soon.
Okay, so it stops and stares at the ship with its eyes. It kind of brings itself up to the surface, and you see the tentacles kind of waving around in the water. And everybody's holding their action, I assume.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Nobody
I
even
don't know
saw me
if
come up from
Tack
below
wants
deck.
to cast Speak with Animals too, but
Oh yeah, Tack, you could cast it because you would get to go before him.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and I'll cast the Speak with Animals on it.
that one's on you, so you'll be able to understand it for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay. You cast Speak with Animal, and I was reading the description here, Speak with Animal, because it looks like it's changed. Not really changed so much. So how are you trying to communicate? Are you trying to deceive it? Are you trying to intimidate it? Are you trying to amuse it? Gently persuade? How are you talking to this thing?
I would say gently persuade. I definitely don't want to deceive it. You know, Bubbo doesn't want to kill the thing. So, you know, I'm just, going to be nice up front and say, like, hey, Mr. Squid, what's going on? Why are you attacking the ship? Why are you attacking us? What can we do to not have you do that anymore?
Technically, it hasn't attacked us yet.
It was coming at us.
It was coming right for us. It says creatures bother large teeth.
What type of creature has large teeth? Where is it at?
Fins, large teeth. Fins, large teeth. Rider.
All right, hold. Time out. Time
like you.
Time out for
fish.
Time out for a second there, Mr. Squid. And I'm gonna turn around and be like, hey, Bubbo. He's saying something with large teeth, fins. It's like attacking him. Creatures. What do you think that is?
I'm not sure.
Not like
I'd like to speak
shark?
with him myself.
Killer whale?
something. Did he say something? Wait, sorry, did you mention he said something about riders, or did you not mention that?
Yeah, he mentioned something about riders too. You think it's those hooligans, hunanans?
I think it may be. I think it's worth inquiring further. I'm going to cast Speak with Animals so I can join you in the conversation.
Yeah, I'll wait for him to do that.
Hello.
All right.
We mean you no
and
harm.
welcome to the party.
Yeah.
And welcome to the party. You know how pissed off Sean would be if we got a giant squid pet friend? He'd be so cranky. Anyway, we mean you no harm. You said there were creatures with teeth and riders attacking you? Is this correct?
Ride teeth monster shaped like you,
Just one
but gills.
or multiple? How many?
More.
Our people
Many.
on these boats can't breathe under the water, most of them. They're not the same who are attacking you. Maybe if our captain allows, we can help you. And I would explain to wait for a response from the squid, I suppose.
Took eggs. Do squids lay eggs? I don't know how. I don't know squid. Is squid eggs? Is that
Yeah,
right?
like caviar, man.
Yeah. They lay eggs.
Yes.
Eat
They
eggs.
deposit them on the seafloor.
Use as food. Couldn't help.
So if we help you get these eggs back, will you stop attacking the boats that are not the same creatures that took your eggs?
Krathi, I think this creature's eggs are being eaten by the foes we might already be hunting. That's why it's claiming to attack the ships. May I offer to help it?
I will describe a Sahuagin so you can see if that's what it is talking about.
Very well. So
Like
through me,
scaled.
Krathi describes Sahuagin. Is this what's attacking you and your...
Yes.
Krathi, the squid says yes. Can we offer to help it?
Well, I mean, yes, we're already helping the lizard folk deal with the Sahuagin. Giant squid.
As you can see, the Sahuagins have now upset the balance of the sea. It is very important that we get to Othakin.
Indeed.
Was that the lizard folk talking to Krathi?
Yes.
Okay.
Man, I thought, the squids start talking way better. What's going on?
Squid friend, we are already hunting the same creatures which are hurting you and your eggs. Can you stop attacking these boats and perhaps lead us to where your eggs were attacked, or where these creatures might be, or tell us where they are?
They have moved on. Attacked boats because boats attack me. So all boat enemy.
If I can ensure that no one from our port attacks you, maybe provide a shepherd, will you stop attacking boats? Especially if we can attack these Sahuagins on your behalf?
If boat stop attack, I can leave for open sea. Came here to lay egg. And now baby's dead.
I am sorry for your loss. I'd like to relay all of that to everyone on the ship.
Thought place safer here, but was not prepared for teeth.
I am sorry that both the Sahugans and our people have attacked you. We will speak to our people to stop them from attacking and try to help find and stop the Sahugans.
You see, you do see like there is a rather large harpoon that has been stuck into the side of it, and looks like it has a pretty bad injury.
I don't have any particularly good way to treat an injury on this character, but I could potentially try and remove the harpoon. Do any of you have any healing spells or ways we can help this creature?
I can use a battlefield medic kit on it.
You don't have cure light wounds or anything yet?
Fuck, I don't know. Hold on, let me look. I have healing word.
Oh, that would do nicely after I take the harpoon out.
Okay.
Right.
I'll fly down.
Okay.
Please raise your tentacle above the water where you have the harpoon wound. I'll remove it and we can cure it.
Give me a medical check.
Wait. Oh, to remove it? I gotcha.
Yeah. All right. That is. You start pulling on it. It looks very pained. So you kind of stop for a second and you try again to get to.
Would you like me to do another medicine check?
Yeah, just do another medical check. We'll do another one. Jeez.
Look, I haven't removed a lot of harpoons from squids, okay? They're barbed. I didn't expect the barb to keep it in the wound as tightly as it has.
It's harpoon stuck. I can jump in and pull it out.
The squid says to you, "You bad at this."
I'm sorry. Its teeth are barbed, so it's hard to remove without causing more damage. I'm doing the best I can. Hopefully the pain will end soon.
Give me one more medicine check.
The squid's gonna die. Out. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, you kind of this time you're able. You see where the barbs are at, and you kind of get it to the cut. And it comes out, and you see the giant squid kind of like flop its arm back underneath the water, and then bring it back up. And Tack, you gonna cast Cure Light Wounds on it, or
healing word?
Healing word. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I guess I heal for 8 points, baby.
It's about sending the message that we're trying to help it, you know?
It says, "Thank you. And I will swim deep and try to find myself back to the open sea. Please send hopefully boats no attack me anymore."
Do you know what direction you saw the hooligans go last?
It says the way I came.
Down.
Big light in sky, not in that direction.
Sounds like
west.
Oh, I thought he was saying that it was straight
No, he's
down.
basically saying it's like at least there was no big sun and no big sky, no big light in the sky. Sorry, like where it was headed. So it could be going north or south. So there'd be no big light in the sky at any time.
I was figured because it was morning. The sun's in the east right now.
That's a good point.
So he said go west.
So,
Thank you for your help and information.
Now,
I'm sorry that you've been so gravely injured.
Now, Harpoon removed, or now pain over, can travel underwater better. That's why I was at surface. And it takes off.
Sorry to rob you of your afternoon snack, Krathi, but thank you for your restraint.
I guess I'll just have to eat normal fish.
I will find you a way to repay you for this kindness, this squid pro quo you've provided me.
That's it. We're done for tonight. I'm not putting up.
True, it will be hard to beat that joke.
No. Yeah, so the squid takes off. And that thing was that thing was worth some experience points, 2,300. So, yeah. And you guys make it to the lizard folk lair without any other trouble.
Lizard folk.
Lizard folk. You find yourself. The lizard folk kind of point you towards a cave, or like kind of like a not a cave so much as well, yeah, it's like an above water cave. And your boat actually does fit in here.
Big cave.
And so you find yourself at a dock. And you see several lizard folk guards approach the dock with their weapons drawn. And the lizard folk jump down, and you see that they relieve themselves of the
pissing everywhere.
They start pissing everywhere. It's the worst. They jump down. They relax their stance. That's what I'm trying to relieve themselves. Relax their stance.
There we go. Finally.
And they motion for you to come to the docks. You do notice that even though they have relaxed their stance, they still eye you guys suspiciously. And I'm going to try to bring up this map. People said it's pretty large, so hopefully it doesn't bog everybody down. We will find out. Did that load up for everybody?
Yes.
I got it fine.
Okay. So you guys are basically kind of came through this cave up here. It was a tight squeeze, but you guys got through, and they kind of dock you. Actually, you know what? I lied. That is not a cave. That is not a dock. That is too tiny to be a dock.
I mean, how big are each square?
Hold on. Let me look at Danger of Dunwater here. See what these are. Basically, you have to swim into this cave. I lied. There's no way for to get in here. Yeah.
I mean, unless we're coming in from over here. I don't know.
Wait, where'd you point?
Left side.
Right there.
I'm sorry. Oh, you're looking at the big map. Okay.
I mean, yeah. It's both. I assume it is this connected.
That says C, right? C.
I think that's like the marsh. based on the map.
Yeah, I think you're right. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I didn't look at this map too well because I was like, this adventure, this map is kind of useless because it looks like a good dungeon, and it's like, oh no, you're just meeting things here. I'm like, so.
Is that why we can see everything?
Yeah, there's no point into masking it, unless you guys, go in and punch the queen or something.
Yeah.
It was all a ruse.
Yeah. So, Oceanus kind of gets onto the dock or climbs out of the water. We're just gonna say you guys come. You get to your little rowboat. That's it. You can get your little rowboat and row yourself in here. That's how you get in here. There we go. Makes so much sense.
Rob just had the revelation of a lifetime right there.
A boat,
but small.
A littler boat.
Wait, the bigger boat has a smaller boat?
What? It has a baby. It had a baby.
Should probably get some more of those.
Yeah, so you kind of rowboat yourself in here. And as you get into as you yourself in, the lizard folk, of course, swim in, and Oceanus also swims in, and he climbs out of the water. And then you guys kind of pull up. I guess, Tack, do you swim in, or do you take the boat?
I will swim in because I have swim speed.
No, I'm old. I'm gonna take the boat in.
All right. So you guys all come in, and let's Garbanzo, what do you think about this when you come into this little cave and you see all these folk and stuff? What does your character think about this?
You say I see a bunch of lizard folk just around?
Yeah, they're just kind of standing around and
I've got like a big old starry eyes. Like, these are the coolest things I've ever seen in my entire life.
All right.
Mouth agape, just staring.
Yeah, you're just like, wow, I've never seen. You've lived in. Really haven't seen. Towards town, probably. So, yeah, Oceanus kind of watches you as you kind of climb up off the boat, making sure that you're okay. And then Tack, you climb up on there as well. Elias, how are you feeling about this? Does the little boat scare you?
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, no, I'm gonna just, cover my eyes like a little kid. I just want to get rode in.
Nora, how do you feel?
I'm looking for a little dragon. Listen, they gotta have more.
And then, Bubbo, what about you? Do you fly into the cave, or do you?
Yes. No need to take up a space on the rowboat. I fly in.
So, as you guys kind of get up there, you're standing there. Oceanus has kind of got his back turned, and you see, oh shit! Did that not? Stop it! Oh, that's. You know what? You can't find a monster when you're looking at the scenes. I was spelling this word perfectly fine earlier, and now I can't spell shit.
Javelin.
Jabberwock.
Carhurst. You see.
Or Chestershire.
You see this kind of approaching out of the water with a very angry look on its face. Everybody give me a nature check.
The heck is that?
Wow. Bubbo, you are the only one that knows as oh my god. What is the word? Colinth. Goliath? Does that sound right? Does that sound like a word? Basically, you know these things to be the hobgoblins of the sea. So, like, you have sea elves. So these are basically sea hobgoblins. And this thing immediately walks angrily towards Oceanus. I just put one. Oh my god, this map is so huge that it. What is that? Is that it? Let me zoom in here on this.
Is each square like 10 feet or something?
Yeah, they don't have this squared up. I didn't square up this map because I didn't think it would be. It would
Yeah,
be
but is the scale weird? Is what he's saying?
Oh, the scales. What's going on?
Is each square like 10 feet total?
No, he's only 5 feet. Is this what is the square for this
No.
thing? Is it?
Yeah, that's what we're saying. The
is
map
it
scale
is 10 feet? Oh,
I'm assuming. I don't know.
They should auto put it to that size.
I just zoomed in on the screen so I could see the token of the guy.
Well, it's also in the game chat. Should be in the game log.
I mean, to be fair, if his token is supposed to represent 5 feet, then the squares represent 10 square feet. Because he's half.
Yeah, but I was trying to find the scale of on the map. It does scale.
Yeah, it's not labeled.
What the hell?
Do you have like a DM map?
This is the DM map, I think. Is it not registered? Is it? Oh, 1 square equals 10 feet. So
there we go.
That's probably right. Then.
That's how the boats fit in.
So yeah, Oceanus is standing there. This thing walks up to him and throws a punch.
If I can tell that it's like walking at him hostile, I'll try to stay in between to intervene before he can reach him.
Okay.
But that's if I notice that.
Yeah, give me a perception check. He is not. What is your perception?
My passive perception is 13.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I would say you see this thing coming towards Oceanus. And go ahead and I guess you guys aren't on the map, so I don't even know if you even see anything at all, do you? You just see the map, but
I see the tokens.
Oh, that's right, because it's just an open map. You guys should be able to see everything fine. Okay, so you're gonna step in front of Oceanus and between it and the Goliath.
And I'll say, no one that lays hand on my crew.
Let's see here. Sorry. Okay. It says to you in common, "Step out of the way, giant man."
You are going to attack guests of the queen.
He's no guest of the queen. We're guests of the queen. Specifically said no be involved in this meeting. But of course, there's other things that they have failed to tell us. If they're gonna have the dirty sea elves here, then we're leaving anyway. You can have them. And he spits at you and at Oceanus. Vile creatures, the sea elves. Sea cowards, more like it. And you, land walkers, what business do you have here in the sea?
None. Man wasn't meant to be on the sea.
See, look at this one here. His legs are shaking from just being in a little boat.
Yes, he's a seasick landlubber. It is very sad.
Oceanus kind of like looks at this creature, and he kind of he's kind of like, you see, he wants to fight him too.
We do not need to be hostile. We are here for an audience with the queen.
And as you
Otto Kent.
what'd you say?
I said the queen's name, Ottokent.
Oh, Othokent. Yeah.
Or Othokent.
You see this little creature
A
kind of
Logoth!
start swimming over with its little sea lion
They're
companion
the
and some
puppies
giant
of the
eels.
sea.
And what is happening here? Are they causing trouble once more?
He's trying to attack my crew.
He waddles out of the water. You Goliath, you coward out of the deal. Why are you even still here? And he says, I don't speak to the low-class low-counts. And you will speak to me because we all continue to work with the queen. And he's like, I don't need any of this. And he walks out and jumps back into the water and heads back over to his pod. And you see several Goliath kind of gather around him, and they look kind of angry and menacing. Hello, giant.
Hello, fish.
I am Bubbles. What do you name a Logans?
Bubbles is the first thing that has ever made me think maybe the sea isn't so bad.
Well, hello, Bubbles. I am Krathi. Captain Krathi.
He looks over at your little rowboat and he says, "Is that your ship?"
That is the transport to get to the ship.
Well, it seems that you've come at a bad time. The Goliath have decided that they are not going to work with the Queen. We have been coming to arrangements, and the merfolk are still on board, though.
Good.
The lizard folks that you came with, they all they come over to you, and they tell you to speak with the Queen. They should follow. You should follow them. Chris, what do you think about the little fish person?
It's weird. I'm giving it some odd looks, and I'm like as close to Oceanus as I can be.
Oceanus kind of looks at you, and he tries to make a sign of like, it's okay. Nice.
Garbanzo, Ocean Man says the fish person is nice. Nothing to worry about.
Nicer than that other guy?
Yes, it seems like the hobgoblins of the sea are just like the hobgoblins on the land. Untrustworthy and foul creatures, but the little fish is quite all right.
Chris, you know all about hobgoblins.
I sure do.
Actually, you probably should have rolled advantage on that because you probably would have known about You probably would have known about. But Elias and Nora, what do you guys think about the little fish person?
I don't care about it.
Like I said, I think it's just so cute. Maybe it's not so bad.
Does it?
And
I love it.
Smell super bad? I imagine it smells.
Oh, it smells like fish.
Yeah, I hate it.
Oh, my bad. I smell like fish too.
Yeah, but yours has like a familiar tone that I've gotten used to.
I mean, yours to be you guys all live in.
Yeah.
No, but this is probably an overwhelming fish smell. If you've ever been fishing a cat, because this thing's basically a walking catfish.
Mm-hmm.
So if you've ever had a catfish in a bucket and smelled that after it's been there for a day, yeah, this is pretty muddy and gross. And the lizard folk start leading you towards Othakant, and like as you kind of go through this, you're seeing lots of lizard folk in here. There's tons of lizard folk that live here in town. And as you take them to the queen, you notice that she's standing there with her sub chief. And the lizard folk says, "This is Queen Othakint." And what the hell? Where did my notes go? Where are my notes? Did it delete half my notes? I'm annoyed. I never put his name. Did I not put his name? Oh, this is Sub Chief Erthos, and here is Sariv, and Sarav looks at you and he's like, "Hi, it's good to meet you. I've studied your people."
Is he talking in Draconic or Common?
He's talking in Common, and he's talking very good Common. He's like, "I've learned all about your people. I've even read some of your books, and this is amazing. But my queen did not call for land people here, but your journey here might be fortuitous for all of us involved. Um, can I have your name, Sea Elf?" And he says, he kind of looks around and he says, "Oh, I'm sorry." And he says it Aquan. And then Oceanus looks around, "Oceanus." And he says, "Othakint did not call for your help because, well, the Kolanth don't like you very much, and they seem to be a bigger force." And Oceanus, this is all being said in Aquan, so I don't remember. I think, Tack, are you the only one that speaks Aquan?
I believe so.
You kind of hear all this, and Oceanus kind of seems not really. He just kind of seems indifferent to it because he kind of doesn't understand what's going on. And Othakint kind of walks over. "Greetings, land people. You have traveled here, and we were not told of your coming, but I was told you brought us the weapons." She says this in Common.
The leader of the lizard folks we met with, Darastix, told us that you needed assistance and they needed transport of these weapons. I promised I would help. So who again are terrorizing not just you, but the ocean itself?
She says, "But you've probably noticed that as you walk through here, you are getting odd looks and stares. Frankly, you were kind. Granted, your giant can not necessarily what I'm speaking of, but
People look at me weird all the time.
But the humans, um, are not well liked here. You see, a few weeks ago, we were attacked by some humans and half ogres, and they come in and tried to uh, kill us all. We were able to thwart them, and they left." And she says, "Also, we did have an incursion of spy from the Sahuagins that we have captured as well. So I would have to say that I don't really trust you, especially since you just showed up. Even if you did bring us weapons, what do you have to say for yourselves? What can you offer us?"
If you don't trust us, after finishing or after helping your people, we don't need to continue to work with you. We can go after the Sahuagins on our own.
You could, but you're a tiny force, and I don't think very many of you can breathe underwater.
No.
Another reason why we didn't ask for your help originally.
But we have a boat. We can take others with us to get to the Sahuagin lair.
As you're talking, several more lizard folk walk in. They're dressed in shamanic clothing. Shamanic shamanic clothing, and they start speaking in Aquan to the queen, and they're like, "It's bad enough that you invite these other sea creatures, but now you've invited landlubbers to come here. Our gods would not accept this." And Othakan says, "Do not speak to me in this way. You do not rule here. I rule here, and until my death and everybody else in the, you do not rule here." And the shamans say, "I am telling you, no good can come of working with people." Tack, you hear that? What do you think?
So I would probably like interject that as somebody who's taken captive and who's being sold as a slave, I agree that normally working with humans might not be the best thing, but the two humans with us have proved time and time again the nature that's within them, and I trust them with my life and the life of my companions, and we're putting ourselves on the lines to help the noble cause, and so they should put the same trust in us as I've put in the humans.
All right, I bet he's talking shit about us right now.
Oh, I totally am. And this Elias character is a greedy fuck, and he's always getting himself into trouble. Man.
Yeah, it really sucks that nobody that all these languages don't. You guys don't have all these languages. Feel like you can't really participate all that well.
But Elias and Nora know I'm talking about them, because as I'm talking, I'm like constantly waving my little turtle hand,
Yeah, and then it's like when someone's talking Spanish, and then they're like, and then they're just like, John Walker. keep going. You're like, hey, wait a minute.
She says to you, turtle man. She says, "I would say we could learn to trust you. But how about we help each other out first?" And you see that she pulls out shit, where is it at? Crap, that's not.
She pulls out shit. I don't want it.
Yeah, you don't want that shit. She walks over to damn it, where is this stupid thing at? She walks over to a box and she pulls out a helmet. And she's like, "We Oh man, I don't have a picture of it. She says, "This would not be much good for you, but how about if you take care of a problem that we've had? We've had a cranky crocodile nearby who has been attacking us. He's known as Thousand Teeth. If you were to go take care of that problem, we would probably be willing to trust you. And this helmet here could definitely help someone in this party. It is a helm of underwater action. It will let you breathe underwater.
So I'll turn around to the well, hold on. So I'll look at the queen and I'll be like, my wise and noble lady, consider it done. Don't you worry about it. And then I'll turn to the party and I'll be like, all right, crew, there's this crocodile called 100 Teeth. He's given the lizard folk a little bit of a problem, and Her Royal Highness is going to give us this helmet that allows somebody to breathe underwater. I don't need it, but one of you land dwellers could use it, and I told her we'd take care of the crocodile for her. It'll help us gain trust, and we can learn to mend this bridge between the land walkers and the sea dwellers. So what do you say, gang?
Take care of it how? Do you want us to kill it or drive it away or what?
I'm getting the impression, Krathi lad, that she wants us to, kill this crocodile. And, you didn't get your squid, but I've heard crocodile can be tasty.
Well, I suppose.
This helmet also gives the wearer dark vision for 60 feet, and you have a swim speed of 30.
All right, which one of you meatbags wants it?
Is she giving it to us now or after the crocodile?
After.
Yeah.
Oh, after the I thought we were getting it now. So this crocodile's not underwater.
I mean,
he might be a little bit.
He's just a little underwater.
She says that it has been seen at a cave in the cool marshes.
The Croca Cave.
Well, my wise and generous queen consider the issue solved. Let's go kill a crocodile, gang.
I'm ready.
Yep.
Rocky Raggy.
Is everybody okay with doing this?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yes.
Edward, don't worry. It builds character. You'll be fine.
Does she want anything with the crocodile corpse?
She says, since its name's 1,000 Teeth, she wants its teeth. At least some of them.
Everything else is on the table.
And since nobody speaks Aqua, everybody thinks it's 100 Tooth, so it's fine. You know, you don't need to worry about 1,000 Toother. Rob.
All right.
I read a book once about some monkeys who killed a king croc. Pretty good.
All right. She says that the cave is in the cool marshes, and you guys. She's like, you can. It's getting late in the day. I don't know. rest here tonight and head out in the morning, or rest on your ship, or if you would, it's up to you when you want to head out. But we are offering you room and board. And she brings out some bread and salt. I believe this is a custom for your people.
It's very generous for you to have such.
The bread looks like it's been here a while and looks hard as a...
Hey, you can eat hardtack.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take a bite of the bread. I don't want to be rude. It's fine.
Crispy.
Crispy bread. All right. So what's the plan? When do you guys head now? I know some of you spells. So.
Oh, I mean, if they offered us a place to stay, probably sleep and then head out, so we're all fresh.
Yeah, long rest.
Yeah.
All right.
What do you call an alligator wearing a nice vest?
I don't know.
An investigator.
Oh.
It's gonna be Bubba's new thing. He's gonna go around telling puns to all of you. It's gonna be great. I'm so excited.
Can't go wrong with really bad dad jokes.
You can. You can.
You can. That was the only pun I had for now for Jack. We can keep going. We don't have to stop on behalf of that.
I dig it. I like it. I think you should keep it up.
Oh, I will.
I mean, yeah, Elias is more keen to stay here than on the boat. What if there's another squid?
I'll protect you, Elias.
Ooh. Wow. Thank you.
All right. Now everybody can do a long rest. And morning time comes. They tell you that the cave is in the Hull Marshes. You kind of find yourself, it's very difficult terrain most places. You find little bits of land here and there. And you do eventually find yourself near a sea cave. Put you guys on this map. The water here, kind of when you first enter the cave, is a little isn't very deep, but it's still kind of it's not difficult terrain, but it is definitely gross, very sludgy, very marshy, obviously. The hell, Krathi didn't show up. What the hell? There he is. You guys see the map, all right?
Mm-hmm.
What part of it you can see?
Probably one of the rare times Elias is seen without his coat, so it doesn't get too disgusting. Sleeves roll.
It's a very dark cave. So far. Does everybody want to kind of maneuver yourselves around in a marching order of some sort? Maybe release the fog alert a little bit.
I've got pretty good vision. dark vision to 120 feet, so I'm good to go either front or back to keep an eye out.
Okay.
Well, if someone could make a light, it would still be better.
No.
Can I do that?
Can you do that?
Briefly. I can make sparks with my prestidigitation.
Right on. We can take these. Giant squid can't be there to help. All right. You find yourself in a large, opening, marshy water. Lots of algae and smelly cave. And it kind of, as you kind of come in about 40 feet, and it kind of turns to the right, and the outdoor light diminishes as you kind of come around the corner. What do you guys
I'll go
do?
ahead and light a bullseye lantern.
Okay. It kind of continues on straight ahead of Krathi.
I guess forward. I don't want to be first.
Don't worry.
All right. Oh shit. Okay. So, Krathi, you're kind of in front, and you notice now that there seems to be definitely some light. You see a lot of like lantern light as you kind of come around this corner. And oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. And well, no, not that. Do that. And in this little light, you see several figures kind of meandering about. You hear little bits of chitter chatter, but you can't make out what they're saying. And they look like frog people.
The lizard folk didn't mention anything about them, right?
Right, correct.
I love them.
I like that they got the little marsh corn dogs as their hair.
Bonzo's gonna have a field day in here. Good lord.
So yeah, they're kind of like meandering about, and they kind of, you see one of them, this one over here. Well, that did it do anything? Oh, because I gotta hit select. You see this one kind of turn in your direction as it sees the lantern light come through. Halt! Who goes there? It says in common.
Captain Krathi.
What is a captain doing in our cave?
We were sent to deal with a 100-teeth crocodile problem.
You might have 100 teeth, but you're going to have to deal with our king, too. Get yourselves from our cave.
And...
Is Crocodile not here?
Oh, he'll be here shortly.
And you see this squat little figure jumping out of the darkness. Well, not in the darkness. But he is riding a giant toad.
If you leave, I will let you go. This is our royal kingdom, and that crocodile belongs to us. If you stay, we shall sacrifice you to him, like we have many others.
I see. If this is your kingdom, why is Crocodile attacking others outside of kingdom? Have you declared war on the lizards?
We have declared war on everybody. This is our kingdom.
He's quite small.
It's a work in progress.
I see.
Leave now, or die.
Die to Crocodile?
He's in here somewhere.
Okay. I'll take my chances.
Bullywugs, let's get them.
Everybody roll initiative.
Oof.
Thanks.
I was expecting those frogs to have more French accent.
That would be racist. Or countryist.
I mean, dude, with that sword and that hairdo that he was rocking looks like an old, like, Three Musketeer.
You know there's only one of them there, right?
I know, but there could be more.
All right, Garbanzo, you are first up. What are you doing?
I'm gonna move forward.
I'm gonna go ahead and release the map.
Patreon.
Neutral party.
If you're watching from Neutral Party, I'm sorry, I'm using.
It's a good map.
It's a good map. I would probably thinking about paying for some of their maps. They have some good maps.
Yeah, I'm just moving. That's it right now.
Okay. And did you actually move?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So basically, these little islands are like 5 feet up and kind of out of the muck. What you do not see is you do not see the crocodile anywhere.
Hide in the muck.
I'm getting Tremors vibes, yeah.
Bullywug number 3. So he pulls out his sword over here, this guy here. And you notice that it looks like a giant insect, and the proboscis is been shaped into a sword. And it I don't think it has any. Yeah, it doesn't have any range. So it's just gonna stand there. Bubbo. It is your turn.
All
And if
right.
you guys wanted to move up a little closer, fight happened, you guys could be up closer to Krathi as well.
Yeah.
I should have said that first.
Is this just like
That
cave
is
wall?
that's just cave wall, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna stay in the air, out of crocodile range, as high as I can in this cave. I
Okay.
can't tell if these are trees or not, but
Yeah, those are like, well, I think they're like bushes. I
bushes.
don't.
Let's see, that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. All right, I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
We're gonna say
Is
as you
this
got
like
in here.
cover, or like half cover, or anything like that?
Okay, yeah, I'll give you half cover for that.
Presumably that probably means they are too, but
We'll say that these little bushes and stuff, they kind of seem very fey, like fey realm. And there's like lots of like little funguses and stuff along the wall that give off light. This is a very
fun.
you feel like a little bit of like the fey realm has kind of reached into this cave.
I'm gonna cast Magic Stone, and then I'm gonna use my sling
Okay.
to attack with Magic Stone. Trying to see how that works out again. Oh no, I'm not supposed to do damage yet. How does this? All right, I think so. It's 21. Oh, I mean, I guess spelled it out right there. So 21 to hit. I'm aiming for this guy right here.
Okay. Yeah, that is definitely hit. So that stone sails out and smacks him in his forehead, and you see his corn dog. What are those things called? What are
Cat
those things?
tails.
Cat
Cat
tails.
tails. That's right. You see the cat tails go flying off, and you just see like as it explodes, did some of them explode?
All the
And
seeds come out.
all the seeds come out, and just like it just looks like it feels like a cloud around him, and he's like, and he takes 9 points of damage.
And
And
then that also slows him because it's a sling attack, so he's
okay,
slowed by 10 movement for his next turn.
alrighty.
That'll be my turn.
And there's not a slow. Man, they need to add some more stuff here. We'll give him a blue.
Oh wait,
right.
I forget that I had a swarm now. Let me double check what that does. I'm also going to apply the attack's target takes 1d6 piercing damage from the swarm. So I'm also going to do the swarm damage. So 3 more. That'll be it.
All right, so you smacked him in the head with this rock, and then the swarm hits him, and he just like screams, and falls over and into the water. Sploosh.
Sploosh.
Splooshed. It never did do the damage. I never did the damage for him for the first attack. Falls into the water. Uh-oh. Things locked up there for a second. All right. The giant toad hops over here with the royal king on its back. And what can he do? He says, "To my loyal subject, you fight for me." And they now have they now have a advantage on their first attack next round.
Uh-oh.
So giant toad. Nora, it is your turn.
Right. I don't think I can shoot it, so I'm going to try to just move up a little bit.
Okay.
I'm unmuted.
No, I'm sorry. I was focused on something. So you moved up. That's all you were able to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where you're moving to right there?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Oceanus. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He probably moved up a little further anyway, so he kind of got in front of Garbanzo to protect her. And let's see here. Can't really hit anything from here. So yeah, we'll say he steps up. And light crossbow, what's the range on that? I didn't put the range here on the stupid character sheet.
A lot, if I remember correctly.
That's what I was thinking. So he's going to shoot at the giant toad. And that is a hit. And man, it's complicated when you're trying to run a creature. Oh, not very much damage with that giant toad. All right. Next turn is Krathi.
I move to here. Can I look for the crocodile? See if it's in the water somewhere?
Give me a perception check.
Oh, so close. 11.
We'll see. Yeah, you can see it under. You see this its eyes sticking out right over here.
Oh, big. Okay.
And this is a big crocodile, and it probably doesn't have 1,000 teeth, but it's probably only a few shy of that.
Okay. Cool. I will rage. Because, yeah, it's time for that. And then I'll throw...
Oh, shit. I just realized it's almost midnight.
I'll throw a javelin at this yellow bullywug. Recklessly.
Which one? This one?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Oh, yeah. That's a hit.
Okay, he will take... 11 damage.
3d6? Holy shit. Oh. Damn. Yeah, you just obliterated that guy. He's immediately dead. Immediately.
Nice.
And he's just like, oh! He's got the javelin, or the javelin sticking out of his chest. We'll let everybody have one round of combat real fast, and then we'll call it. Elias, it is your turn.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna step up before I get got by King K. Rule. No, now I'm kind of. I think I'm just gonna take the dash action so I can get up on this hill. I don't want to be in the water.
Yeah.
So, but I'll be ready with a reaction if I get hit by something.
Okay. You see this guy jump down into the water. Or actually, he gets right here and he just jumps across. My king, I shall protect you. And yeah, I don't think he can hit anybody with his. No, he's only got a glaive. Yeah, he can't do anything. All right. And this bullywug that's still alive, is this the one? Oh, it's this one here. He kind of steps back and then runs and takes a 30 feet jump over here and hides behind a bush. And then this one steps back 10 feet and then jumps over here behind the same bush. Dead. 1,000 Teeth comes over to this corpse and starts chewing and chowing down on the bullywug that fell into the water. Attack! It is your turn.
Some pet.
Preston?
Attack?
Oh, sorry. My thing was muted. Let me count this out. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I guess I'm going to go right there next to Elias. I don't have anything that's ranged, so that's it. That's all I'm doing.
All right. And I think we're going to call it because it's midnight. This battle may take a little while.
Well, then.
All right.
I wasn't paying that close attention to the time, so I was like, oh, shit.
Well, it's been a month. Time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah. So, yeah, we will pick that up in 2 weeks. So, I guess, anybody got anything to before we head out?
I ain't got nothing.
Ain't got nothing. Cool.
Got nothing.
I ain't got nothing either.
Nada.
I'm tired. I gotta get up early. All right, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you had a good time. Preston, play us out.
Shout out God for not letting
The cast at Pixelated Paranormal would like to thank you for listening to this week's episode. Pixelated Paranormal is here to tell you tales of the fantastical, the strange, the unknown. Tales that will move you a little further down the paranormal highway. If you'd like to share your own listener story, we would love to hear it. Email us at pixelatedparanormal@gmail.com. Again, that's pixelatedparanormal@gmail.com. We'd really love to hear from you. Again, thanks for listening to this week's episode of Pixelated Paranormal, your guide to the unusual and the strange.